You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop and Butch. We are back with Got Gross.
We're back in the gross lab, LPS-Dave.
We are back in the gross lab. Now, Butch, we did how many videos so far in this kit?
Well, let me see. There was that one.
Okay.
And then there was that second one.
Okay,
and then
two.
I think we did the third.
Well, altogether, we did 7 videos, Butch.
Seven.
Which would be 21 experiments.
We are more than halfway there to 50.
Well, we promised everybody we'd do 50. We're going to do our best, but after looking at the book, we realized that some of these experiments were part of other experiments, which we didn't do at the time. So we are going to at least finish out the book. And speaking of the book, I have it down here so everybody can see. Now, we have finished Shining Stars. That was in the last video. Remember that one?
Remember.
Today we are going to do cave crystals. Okay.
That sounds interesting.
We are going to do totally disgusting fake barf.
That sounds interesting.
And then cabbage crud.
That sounds delicious.
But we need to get set up for video number 1. And by the way, did you get the alum?
Did I get the alum? Of course, LPS-Dave. I got it on the alum aisle in the shop.
All right, Butch, time for Experimentio number 1-io.
Science time.
All right, let's see. Now, we are learning about saturation point. It says, only so much alum can be dissolved in water. The heat of the water helps the alum dissolve. Oh, by the way, why do we have alum in the shop?
Well, LPS-Dave, you know that I'm on a lifelong quest to crispy bacon.
Crispy bacon.
Alum is used to make pickling things crispier.
Oh, really?
So I thought I'd try it with my bacon.
That's very strange.
Guess what?
What?
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
Soggy bacon.
Soggy bacon. All right. Okay. The mix anymore called the saturation point. You don't want to oversaturate the solution because the leftover, that's a good Scrabble word, oversaturate. The leftover crystals will act as seed crystals. With a lot of seed crystals, the glowing crystals you grow would be smaller. Boo! It says boo with an exclamation.
Why?
You can avoid this fate by following step number 3. Pour the mixture into a clear cup. Be careful not to pour the undissolved alum crystals into the cup. You can throw away what's left in the mixing cup. All right,
that would be 3, yes.
Stepio, number-io, 1-io. You like all those OEOs? Now, I'm not sure we're going to use this one. I might have a little OEO. All right, so 3 tablespoons of water in the mixing cup. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready for this? Now, you are the main counter here, so... Ooh, it's a long distance to travel.
1-io.
I like that.
2-io.
I like that.
And 3-io.
There you go. Now it says, with a dry spoon, add half a teaspoon of alum.
Half a teaspoon.
When do you put in the fluorescent ink? Oh, is that at the end?
Don't jump ahead, LPS.
I'm sorry.
One step at a time.
One step at a time. I like that. Okay, let me get my mixing spoon. Okay, with a dry spoon, add half a teaspoon of alum. Stir to dissolve the alum. Keep adding and mixing alum. Oh, so you got to keep going. This is just a initial starting point.
You want to get it to the saturation point, LPS-Dave, which we just learned about.
Wormy's going to make the video today.
Oh, very nice.
You like that?
Wow. I wonder if I just sprinkled the alum right onto the bacon.
I'm wondering. I'm not sure the health factor there, but you can give it a shot, Butch. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so let's see. Is it changing? Let me slide this in a little bit so we can center this so everybody can get a better look.
I think we might need a little bit more alum there.
You think so? Okay, I'm mixing. Stir to dissolve, so I will add some now.
Oh, yeah. I see. I skipped right.
I am dissolving. It's like a corporation when you dissolve a corporation, you know?
I was thinking about the Wicked Witch of the West. Didn't she say that?
I don't remember that.
I'm dissolving!
I'm not sure dissolving was the word.
Oh, we're mixing some alum in the bowl.
Yeah, is it alum or alum?
I have no idea. It depends what country you're in.
Okay.
Do you know that in England they call aluminum aluminium?
Yes, I think we've discussed that in the video. Let me see. That was in 2014. Okay, and we were working on a project with something that involved that, and then we
What kind of memory do you have?
Yeah, I've got one of those memories.
Goodness. Can you put a clip of that in the video here?
If I could find that one, yeah.
Huh.
Now,
It
just
seems
says,
like it's going to take a long time for it to really oversaturate there.
It does. It says until it will no longer dissolve. So I think we're pretty close there. A little bit will still be visible.
Oh, I was thinking it was going to be like powdery on top.
No, I think we're good. I think
soak up all the water.
Yeah, I think we're good. Pour the mixture into a clear plastic cup. Be careful not to pour the undissolved alum. All right.
Interesting. I wonder how you strain that. How would you sort that out, undissolved from dissolved?
I have no idea. You just got to be very careful and slow. All right, so let's grab this in here. I'm going to get a bigger bowl here. I see it undissolved in there. Now, fortunately, well, sadly, this says let it sit over the next several days. So we're going to have to cut this one here and go on to the next experiment. But let's get this here. Okay. Pour the mixture into a clear plastic cup. See the undissolved?
Oh, I see. That's the stuff we don't want in there.
Correct. There we go.
Nicely done, LPS-Dave.
Add about 6 drops of ink. Watch what happens over the next several days.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It doesn't say mix it, does it?
Oh, interesting.
All right, so I am going to move this to the time-lapse camera, and we'll let that do that off to the side, and we'll come back now and start experiment
I'm just going to
number
sit
2.
and stare at it for a few days if you don't mind. I need a
Well,
couple of days off
I need you
here.
in the next part of the video. All right, Butch, experiment number 2. Now check out all those ingredients.
It's enough to make me want to barf.
It is. Totally disgusting fake barf. That's what we're making. Now, the issue we have, not an issue, but you have an option of baking cocoa or instant coffee. I showed them both, but I have a little bit of the instant coffee there, so we'll use that one. All right, the certain smell. Let's see. The instantly recognizable smell of vomit comes from a chemical called butyric acid. The same chemical is found in Parmesan cheese.
That explains it.
If you want to add extra realism to your fake barf, you can add a teaspoon of grated Parmesan cheese to the recipe. Now that's disgusting.
Yes.
Now this one here is going to sit right in the refrigerator for how long?
A few hours. Several hours, actually.
All right, well, if you're not here for that, then I'll probably have to come back and show everybody. We'll
Don't
see.
try to trick
I know you
me.
got, what did you say you had to do later? You had to do. Well, either way, we're going to come back now. We're going to clear out all the ingredients, and then we're going to, well, the ingredients that we don't need, and then we are going to mix it up.
My to-do list today is an arm's long, LPS-Dave.
That's what I was thinking.
Nap, eat, nap, eat.
Okay, Butch, we are all set. First thing we need to do is spray the mold.
That's
Now,
correct.
We have an actual mold with the kit that looks like vomit.
It actually, since it's vomit, it might be mold.
It might be. It's moldy vomit, right?
Chunks of ham.
All right, so I'm going to do this away from the camera. All right, we want to do that.
Careful.
Apply a thin coat. Everybody can hear me back here.
Nice.
That is done. Now, step 1. We need the biohazard container-o right there.
Yes.
Okay, in the container, add applesauce to the 1/4 cup line. Now we have this measured
I
out.
measured that out, LPS.
Yeah, just perfectly. So let's just.
I ate everything that was in that giant container and left you with a 1/4 cup. Is that okay?
Thanks. Yeah, that's so
That counts
appetizing.
as all my fruit servings for the week.
Yes, and there you go. All right, it's a little shy, but we're gonna just leave it. I probably can scrape it out here. Let me scrape it. Oh, you know what? Let me tap it down. There we go.
Now you're talking.
It was like a little peak. It had a peak. All right, now and what's next?
Well, we want to add some water to that, LPS-Dave.
How much?
I think we're looking at about 2 tablespoons.
Is that what we're looking at? And then
Or
what do
30
I?
mLs.
Okay, done. Okay, and then mix it or not?
Yeah, mix it. You
Stir
put
it.
into the microwave.
Okay, here we go. 1
That's 1.
and 2.
That's 2.
Let's get our wormy from past experiments in there and give a little.
Hello, Mr. Wormy.
Still feels thick, but Not too thick.
Well,
No.
you like your barf thick, don't you?
I guess. Okay, dump. That's pretty apropos for this. The applesauce into the microwave safe cup or bowl. So let's see. Hopefully this is big enough.
Let's try that one.
Oh yeah, good.
Oh, that looks barf consistency.
Plenty good.
Already.
I'll do a little scraping here, but let's head over to the microwave now. And it says microwave that, right? All right, Butch. Now, how long do I microwave this for?
You microwave it for 38 minutes, LPS-Dave, or until it steams. Whichever comes
Until
first.
it's steamed. So what do you think? About a minute and a half, maybe? We'll get some
I think
steaming.
we'll start with that.
All right, let's do it. Here we go.
Boy, LPS-Dave, it reminds me when old Mama used to. We'd have hot applesauce for a snack.
Hot
Boy, that was
applesauce.
delicious.
Did you put cinnamon on top, or you just ate it just like that, or
Cinnamon.
brown sugar, or anything?
LPS-Dave. Did you ever have crunchy bacon sprinkled on top of hot applesauce?
No, I can't.
It's
say
a
I have.
taste sensation.
Pork chops. I've had pork chops and
Pork
applesauce.
chops and applesauce.
Pork chops and applesauce. All right, that's a half a minute.
Any steam yet?
I can't tell if we're getting the old steam in there, but
Interesting. Boy, oh boy, when that applesauce used to come out, boy, it hit my tongue and it would just singe the first layer of skin off my tongue. I love that.
okay, we got to be careful here, everybody. They don't want singeing. All right, I see lots of bubbling, so we're gonna let it finish
That's a good thing.
the full minute. Okay, I think we're good. All right, let's head over to the video booth.
Get a hot mitt.
All right, here we go, Butch. If everybody's noticed, maybe they haven't, we added some pepperoni for flavor.
Yes.
Not that you're going to eat your vomit.
And
then I have a
coming back up.
cheese grater to give us that pungenty smell. Because it says, for extra grossness, add grated carrot, shredded cheese, bits of bologna, pepperoni, coconut.
What?
You get the picture.
Wow, it sounds like what's going to come up later out of my tummy from breakfast.
So 1 packet of gelatino mix. It says, sprinkle the envelope of gelatin on top of the applesauce and stir. Okay, there we go. Sprinkle on top.
Nice sprinkling.
Thank you. I enjoyed the sprinkling.
You're the master
part.
sprinkler.
Thank you.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, look, it has a little chunkiness to it already.
Wow.
Oh, it's starting to dissolve in there. We're not there yet.
It's churning.
Okay, next step.
Next, what you want to do, LPS-Dave, is add some of that coffee or cocoa.
Okay, here's the instant coffee.
And then the oatmeal.
And then the oatmeal.
And then anything else you want.
Okay, let me get
mix it
this
up.
going here.
Oh, that's going to make it chunky style.
Basically, I think we're making like a applesauce gummy.
At this point, it sounds delicious.
Does it? Okay, a little extra chunkiness in there.
Now it sounds even more delicious.
Okay.
It actually smells good in here,
Yeah,
too.
it does, doesn't it? Okay, and then let's give it a little cheese, huh? What do you think? Would you like some cheese on your salad, sir?
Yes, please.
Oh, let me get that for you, sir.
Lovely. That'll do, thank you, sir. Do you have any fresh cracked pepper by chance?
No.
The
look at
aroma
that.
just changed, didn't it?
It sure did. Okay, so now what? Fill the mold and place it in the refrigerator for several hours.
Whew.
This is like a challenge, isn't it?
I feel like I'm queasy right
You
now.
feel queasy. This looks like a lot more than it's going to fit in there.
We'll make sure you get some of those pepperoni chunks.
Got them. Okay, I think I want to sprinkle a little cheese on the top just for
Right.
accent because it's pretty hot. So my cheese melted, but I think that's pretty good, don't you?
That looks pretty disgusting.
Let's give it a little more here. There we go. That'll just, oh, it's neat how it curls in like that. All right, so that experiment is done.
Right
Let's
in the
move that
fridge.
into the fridge, and then we'll move on to the next experiment. All right, Butch, experiment numero 30.
It's time for...
Cabbage crud.
You know, this one was the most promising to me. I love cabbage.
Really, I thought the other one was pretty cool, too.
And I love crud.
All right, let's see. Acid-base indicator. The natural dye in the cabbage turns different colors when mixed with types of chemicals called acids and bases.
You lost me already, LPS-Dave. Sorry.
The stronger the acid or base, the greater the color change. Acids turn the dye bright pink, while bases turn it blue-green. Read the experiment on page 12. What do you think will happen if you mix some acids and bases together over the sink. Now,
oh boy.
the acid we're going to use today is lemon, but they also said you can use vinegar and dish soap, which I have. I don't know if we'll be able to do it because we got to see how much base we have. And then I need to tear up some cabbage leaves, do the lemon. So we're going to get reset up here. We just want to show you everything, come right back, and then we will get started.
I picked that from the garden, LPS-Dave.
With the lemon or the cabbage?
Cabbage.
Or the vinegar? Okay, Butch. It says, tear up 2 leaves of cabbage. And place them in the plastic bag.
Really? So should we like officially shred it, or what are we doing here?
I'm just going to tear it up.
Just tear it. Okay.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to leave these dead pieces out and grab us a fresh, nice big dark purple piece.
Nice. Love me some cabbage.
There we go. All right, so tear it up and put it in the bag. Does it? Mm-hmm. Let me do this. I got my water here, but let me just rip this up on here, and then we can...
There's no specific instructions on how to tear it. Just rip it.
But it's a cool sound. Here, I'll rip some up here for everybody. You ready? Pretty cool. I think they just want the surface area exposed, and the more you rip it, the more chance you have of turning the water purple, because that's our goal here.
Oh, interesting.
Here, more up here. So cool.
Nice.
Oh, I'm struggling. Okay.
It's fighting back, LPS.
It's fighting back. All right, here we go. 2 torn up leaves.
Nice.
You almost want to put this in a food processor, huh?
Or in my stomach.
Add one
chew it up for you and spit it right back in if you want.
Add 1 gross garbage can of water. Get as much air out of the bag as you can. Okay.
Did you check that one for leaks?
It's a brand new bag.
Oh, good.
Okay, so air out. Zip it, zip it. Don't you hear the extrusion of air on that? Okay. There you go. Then it says, hold the bag in your hands and squish the cabbage and water together. Continue working the cabbage until the liquid in the bag turns dark purple. Okay, so I will have to keep doing this and doing this until we get some dark purple.
Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze
Well, we're just going to have to keep checking back, I guess. I don't know. Could take a while. It's starting to turn a light shade. I could see it already in there. It's changing color. I don't know how long this is exactly going to take, so I will continue on, everybody, and Butch and I will check back when we have the right purple consistency.
If you get tired, I can...
I see the purple.
Oh, yeah.
I will keep squishing, because you hear every... Shh, quiet. Always good to do it right over my camera.
Nice.
A bag of water. All right, we'll come back in a little bit.
Keep squishing.
All right, Butch.
I have to say, this has been quite an elaborate series of
I've been
experiments.
Mixing. I added more cabbage and more water because we decided to break from tradition. Now, they wanted it in the beakers, but based on the 4, we only have 2 beakers, and it'd just be easier for me to show all 4 experiments in one. Yes. So now we've added 4 more without even trying. This video is technically 7 experiments.
Wow, how about that?
I guess that they're considering each additional experiment as an experiment. I don't know. I never really tried to calculate all 50, but here we go. Here is our liquid. Ooh, it's
Look at that.
Beautiful color.
Boy, oh boy, cabbage juice. I used to make popsicles out of cabbage juice when I was a kid, LPS-Dave.
Really? All right, so I'm going to put a little bit in each one. Careful. Hopefully I can go right to there. That's my goal. We'll see if we have enough.
No charge for that extra chunk of
The
cabbage.
chunk, yes. No chunky charge. I'm glad we added more water, see?
Look at that. That's pretty good, LPS-Dave, and that's lefty right there. That's impressive.
There we go. All right, so let's zoom in now to our little containers, vials. I'm going to call them vials. Okay.
Well, I think the one we just did, the barf, is pretty vile.
The first one is the baking soda. Oopsie doopsie. my booklet hit it. Are you ready?
Am I ready?
Let's see what color this changes. Oh, it's fizzy.
Wow, you just dumped the whole thing in, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, change to a nice blue color. See that?
No.
Well,
have to
everybody
trust you
out
on this
there,
one,
can you
LPS,
see
Dave.
that, everybody? So that has definitely changed colors. Now, lemon juice. Let's add the lemon juice to the mixture, and we'll have a beautiful new color.
Oui, oui.
Ooh.
Okay, something just happened
That
there.
was cool. That turned pink. Let me move this up to-
Really?
Yes.
Wow, I wish I could get all this.
And then this one here is the dish soap. Now this is a generic brand, but we'll see what happens. Does a generic soap make a difference?
Interesting.
I would say it is a slightly nicer shade of purple.
Just a little darker?
And then this is the vinegar.
Vinegar.
There we go.
Oh, something happened there again.
Yeah, so I have 4 new colors. 1, wipe off on my rag, so I'm not mixing. 2, and we had just enough room, didn't we?
It was perfect.
Okay, all right. Let me just give everybody one more quick shot, and then I'll move the camera in from the side so we can see what it looks like there. Do you get the drift?
I'm not sure what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing something, LPS Dave.
All right, regardless, that experiment was a success. So now let's go grab the vomit, and then we will come back and wrap it up. All right, Butch. Now we get to check out experiment number 2. Experiment number 1, I'll pop up a little image of that one so that everybody can get their vote in. And here we go. I'm now going to take the Vomitus Creation. Oh, look at that.
Oh, my.
It's rubbery. Ooh. Check that out.
Oh, boy.
Let me clean up my edges.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
It's like a kidney bean shaped vomit.
Were you like the weird guy at the school who would come in after the vomit hit the floor and
No.
shape it into artwork?
I have a horrible reflex when it comes to that stuff. I don't even like going on rides at like theme parks because you smell someone threw up. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
it's disgusting.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that is the vomit. So that is number 2. Number 1 is going to pop up by your mouth there. Yeah, give that a taste. And then you can pick which of the 3. Now, Butch and I decided we couldn't just leave you with that. We had some extra vomitus. So we made it into our own little pile.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what do you think about that one?
I think that's quite disgusting.
It is quite disgusting. Let me
And
see.
looks delicious.
I got a little spatula here. There we go.
Nicely done.
Look at that. I'm going to put that one right in front of you. That'll be your little treat for later. Yeah, like that. All right. All right, so I would say pretty successful on the 2 we know for sure. The third one, 2 or 3 days of time-lapse
We'll see.
photography. And thanks for watching. If you can, please take some time out of your day, which we appreciate anybody that does that. And click that list to the playlist in the description area, the link, and watch those other 7 videos and catch up on all the experiments.
It's hours of fun.
And thanks for watching. Later!
Bye-bye, everybody.
Do we want to give everybody one quick close-up of my vomit pile?
Oh, gross. Oh.
Here we go. I'll just hold it up for everybody.
Looks
That's
so
the tobacco. So it is a
delicious.
little rubbery, but it feels like it's starting to melt in my hands.
That's an issue.
Yeah.
If you're going to throw this on the kitchen floor to trick
Are you
Mom,
ready, Butch? Let's give everybody one of your big... here we go. So you're about to let one go. Go ahead.
How about that?
Okay, I am back. I promised I would check back in. Butch is long gone. And actually, I have tried this now 4 times. This is the 4th attempt with more alum in it. And it did the same thing. I tried it with less. I tried mixing it longer. I tried all different ways. And I get the same results. So I just wanted to show you. There's really nothing. Their sides have like a crusty edge to them, but no real crystal growing. And this one is set for at least 24 hours, so that's what I ended up with. I did want to check back in and at least show you that we tried different things and pretty much got the same results. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.